Hey guys, how you doing? In this video I wanted to talk about the mindset of how we should deal with the spiritual enemies. I'm going to quote the Bible, 2Kings chapter 18. In that chapter there's two little stories inside that chapter. One is about the king himself, Hezekiah the king himself, and the other little story inside that same chapter is the king's men. So the first story in chapter 18 of 2 Kings is when the Syrian king came and he took over several cities, fortress and cities from Judah, and the king Hezekiah's reaction was, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I will give as much silver, as much gold and silver as you ask me to." And then what did the Syrian king do? He came back for more with the soldiers, with the army. And the second story in that chapter is the king's men. A few years afterwards, the king's men met with the Syrian king's messenger, and the Syrian king's messenger was shouting and crying, mocking the name of God in front of the castle of Judah. And there were three men of King Hezekiah, and they asked the Syrian king's messenger. The three king's men asked and almost begged him to just not speak in Hebrew language, and they just asked and begged him to please just speak in Aramaic language. So the people, the Israelites, the people would not be able to listen to the mocking words from the Syrian king's messenger. And what was the other guy's reaction? He cried out even more. He shouted out loud even more, mocking God. So I get the lesson from this Bible chapter that we can apply this to the spiritual life. And when we are fighting the battles in our head, like many thoughts, like every single moment even in a day, we just we face problems. We can choose the good thing or the bad thing, and there are spiritual beings involved, the evil ones and the good angels and the fallen angels, and when dealing with those spiritual enemies, the evil ones, we can just take the lesson from this chapter that I told you about, that we should never be like the king Hezekiah or his men in this chapter. Like we should just we better just man up and command the evil ones instead of saying I'm sorry and I'm gonna give you all the resources that I have because you've won several times already, or begging or asking or begging the evil ones to please stop bullying me. Like I just this thing just came to my mind. Like I've said before, I enjoy watching the UFC fights, and like in the Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards fight, I remember the Leon Edwards coach told him, like, no, don't let him bully you, son. Like, and then after hearing those words from the coach, Leon Edwards won that fight via head kick. Like, so yeah, I think the evil spirits are just like the bullies, like bullies from our childhood, really. Like they will pick on you, and they will do a lot of things. They will do certain things to like get under your skin and like make you feel intimidated and make you feel belittled. And when you back up, like like the Bible chapter I mentioned, when you back up like King Hezekiah and his men, when you back up and you just sort of you admit that you are belittled and you cannot just overcome them, they will come back stronger. So I hope that you get the point. I hope that you get the message that I'm trying to deliver. Like, just again, never back up to the spiritual enemies. Like, when you're fighting battles in your head, just man up and command those evil spirits. You have the authority to do that, because we are children of God. Just never repeat that mistakes that those people did. Never repeat that mistakes those people did in chapter 18 of 2Kings. Yeah, that is it. All I wanted to speak on in this video. My name is Chanuk, and I'll see you in the next video. Be strong. Thanks for watching. Peace. I love you.